What do you want from me?
I think it would be good for you to get out.
Maybe I don't want to get out.
Here's my Holidate.
And what?
A date solely for the holiday. No commitment.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Daily Movie Channel. Today we've prepared a list of 10 romantic movies on Netflix with touching and emotional stories. Before we get into the list, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on more exciting movie recommendations. Let's jump right in. Number 1. The Perfect Date.
My uncle's paying me to escort my cousin to a semi-formal.
I'll take your cousin.
The Perfect Date follows the story of Brooks Radigan, an ambitious teenager determined to get into his dream university, Yale, despite the high cost of tuition. To earn money, Brooks creates a unique app that offers his services as a paid date. Through this app, he's willing to change his personality, fashion style, and even his interests to match what his clients want. The many dates he goes on show how far Brooks is willing to manipulate his identity for financial gain and his academic future. Over time, constantly pretending to be someone else causes Brooks to lose sight of who he really is. Conflict arises when he must choose between pursuing a relationship that promises social status or holding on to a genuine connection with someone who truly knows him. This experience forces him to realize that success and popularity don't always lead to happiness. The movie delivers a message about the importance of being honest with yourself and having the courage to face the consequences of your life choices. Number 2. Holidate.
I want you to meet someone. This is a doctor, and he's single. She's much prettier.
Holidate centers on Sloane and Jackson, two single people who are both exhausted by social pressure to have a partner every time the holidays come around. Sloane constantly faces sarcastic remarks from her family during gatherings, while Jackson always feels awkward at big celebrations. A chance meeting brings them into an unusual agreement to be each other's holiday dates, or holidates, with no emotional commitment. This deal leads them to attend various holidays together throughout the year, with a deliberately simple relationship status. As time goes on, the relationship that started out as purely practical begins to change. Spending time together during special occasions slowly builds closeness and feelings they can't ignore. Sloane and Jackson are faced with a dilemma between sticking to their original agreement or admitting emotions that go beyond the plan. This movie offers a light romantic comedy that shows how relationships without expectations can unexpectedly turn into something sincere and meaningful. Number 3. Look Both Ways.
What could possibly change?
Can a single moment?
Look Both Ways tells the story of Natalie, a recent graduate whose life splits into two parallel realities after one crucial moment on graduation night. In one version, Natalie finds out she's pregnant and must return to her hometown to take on the role of a young mother. In the other, the test comes back negative, opening the door for her to move to Los Angeles and pursue her dream career in animation. The movie highlights how a single small moment can completely change the direction of a life. Both paths are shown side by side, revealing different challenges and joys that equally shape Natalie's character. She faces emotional struggles, whether adjusting to parenthood or navigating life as an ambitious young professional. Through encounters with important people in each reality, Natalie learns that no life choice is ever truly perfect. The movie delivers a reflective message about accepting the consequences of choices and finding happiness in whichever path you take. Number 4. Lady Chatterley's Lover.
I, Constance Reed, take you, Clifford Chatterley.
Lady Chatterley's Lover centers on Connie, an aristocratic woman trapped in a cold marriage with Sir Clifford Chatterley, especially after he returns from war paralyzed. Living in isolation on a large estate leaves Connie feeling empty until she meets Oliver Mellors, a gamekeeper who works on the family's land. What starts as a simple encounter slowly grows into an attraction that challenges social class boundaries and moral norms in English society at the time. Connie and Oliver's secret relationship becomes both an emotional and physical escape that reignites Connie's passion for life. Behind their closeness lies the threat of scandal that could destroy the Chatterley family's reputation and Connie's position in aristocratic society. She must choose between maintaining a safe but empty life or risking everything for a love considered forbidden. The movie portrays a woman's struggle to claim freedom and happiness under the pressure of tradition. Number 5. All the Bright Places.
Are you looking at Violet Market?
Yep.
All the Bright Places tells the story of two teenagers carrying deep emotional wounds, Violet Markey and Theodore Finch. Violet is still trapped in grief after losing her sister, while Finch is an eccentric boy, secretly battling depression. Their meeting at the school bell tower marks the start of an emotional journey, as Finch invites Violet to complete a project by exploring unique places around Indiana, trying to show her that beauty still exists despite pain. Their relationship slowly grows into an intimate bond, with Violet beginning to open up and rediscover hope. At the same time, Finch's mental health becomes increasingly fragile and difficult to control. The story highlights the complexity of teenage mental health, where love and care are not always enough to heal the deepest wounds. This movie delivers an emotional story about loss, empathy, and the importance of appreciating every moment in life. Number 6. Purple Hearts follows a risky agreement between Cassie, an idealistic singer-songwriter struggling. Number 7. Love at First Sight.
Excuse me, sorry. My battery keeps dying.
I'll borrow mine if you want.
But today,
Port between Hadley and Oliver after Hadley misses her flight to London. What starts as a casual conversation slowly turns into an intense connection, making the long flight feel effortless. Through light chats, laughter, and personal confessions, they experience an emotional closeness rarely found in brief encounters. The movie gently shows how one unplanned moment can spark feelings that change how someone views life and love. Conflict arises when they get separated at the London airport without exchanging contact information, forcing them to continue with their separate lives. Amid family obligations and time pressure, doubts emerge about whether their short connection is worth pursuing. However, a series of coincidences seems to push them back toward each other. This story offers a warm romance about fate, choice, and the courage to trust your feelings even when they arrive at the most unexpected time. Number 8. Redeeming Love.
I love you more than anyone in this whole wide world.
Redeeming Love is set during the California Gold Rush in the 1850s and follows the life of Angel, a woman who has been trapped in prostitution since childhood, growing up with deep emotional scars and a lack of trust and love. Her harsh life begins to change when she meets Michael Hosea, a simple farmer who feels called to love and marry her unconditionally. Their relationship creates a strong contrast between Angel's traumatic past and Michael's sincere love, which offers hope for a different future. Emotional conflict intensifies as Angel repeatedly pushes Michael away, believing she is unworthy of love, despite his constant patience and forgiveness. The shadows of her past keep pulling her back to her old life, forcing her to face painful inner struggles. Their journey is filled with reunions and separations that test faith, trust, and the ability to forgive oneself. This movie presents an emotional romance about redemption, showing that sincere love can slowly heal the deepest wounds and restore lost dignity. Number 9. To All the Boys I've Loved Before.
Letters are my most secret possessions. I write them when I have a crush so intense, I don't know.
To All the Boys I've Loved Before follows the life of Lara Jean Covey, an introverted teenager who pours her feelings into secret love letters for every boy she's ever liked. These letters are meant to stay private, until one day they mysteriously get sent to their recipients, including her sister's boyfriend. The incident turns Lara Jean's life upside down, forcing her to face feelings she had only dared to keep in her imagination. Told in a light and charming tone, the story captures teenage panic, embarrassment, and confusion when private emotions suddenly become public. Things get even more complicated when Lara Jean agrees to fake date Peter Kavinsky, one of the letter recipients, to control the chaos. What starts as a strategy to save face and manage their image soon blurs the line between acting and genuine feelings. Through sweet teenage conflicts, the movie shows Lara Jean's coming-of-age journey in understanding honesty, courage, and the willingness to accept the risks of expressing her true feelings. Number 10. Phantom Thread.
When I was a boy, I started to hide things in the linings of the garment.
Phantom Thread takes viewers into the world of 1950s London fashion, following the life of renowned dressmaker Reynolds Woodcock, whose life is ruled by strict discipline and extreme perfectionism. As a genius designer catering to aristocrats and royalty, Reynolds is used to controlling every detail of his life, with no room for emotional disruption. This routine begins to unravel when he meets Alma, a young waitress who becomes both his model and lover. Their relationship reveals the tension between Reynolds, goals, dominating artistic ambition, and Alma's emotional needs, as she refuses to be merely an accessory in his life. Over time, their relationship turns into an intense power struggle, filled with secrets behind the luxury of the Woodcock fashion house. Alma, who initially seems innocent, reveals a darker side of herself through extreme actions to maintain her influence over Reynolds. The presence of Cyril, Reynolds' cold and protective sister, further complicates the already unbalanced dynamic. This movie explores love as a bond that can both unite and destroy, presented through elegant visuals and a haunting atmosphere that highlights the high cost of obsession, devotion, and the pursuit of perfection. Those are 10 romance movies on Netflix that you can add to your watch list. If you have other romantic movie recommendations, feel free to write them in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to the Daily Movie channel for more exciting videos. Thanks for watching. See you next time.